Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Now I'm going to answer a question that I'm always asked: where do you put your blusher and bronzer? Now every person is different because every person has a different face shape. I can't show you every way of doing it on my face, but I'm going to try to explain it, so hopefully it will be helpful for you. First of all, let's start with bronzer. There's lots of different types of bronzer. I have got a MAC bronzer here, which is a matte bronzer. So it's got no shine to it whatsoever. This is perfect for men, and it's also perfect for people with oily skin, or they just want a completely flat bronzer, so they don't want any shimmer to it at all. You've then got this sort of bronzer, which has got your two tones in, so you can use a lighter one in certain areas and a darker one where you want it. I'm going to use the Estee Lauder one. I'm going to use a multitask brush, and what I'm going to do is start with the darkest colour. Now, where you put your bronzer is where the sun hits your face. So the sun, if I was in the sun sunbathing, it's going to hit me here. It's going to get me here. It's going to get me here. It's also going to get me on the top of the cheekbones. Now, anyone can do this. This isn't like contouring, this is actually just making your skin look glowing. So, it's also going to get me here. And down the front of my nose. So the sun has got me. Fantastic. Okay, now, if I was to have quite a long thin face, the last thing I want to do is be contouring the cheekbones. So I would choose a blusher. This is Illamasqua Naked Rose. And a brush, and this one is a contour brush, I think it is. And I would take it on the top of my cheeks and pull upwards. So it's making my cheeks that little bit plumper. So on the top and slightly pull up, but most of the product is going on the apples of the cheeks. So I've got nice fuller cheeks now. Okay, so I'm going to show you contouring. If I have a slightly rounder face, you have to be quite careful with this, that you don't just get a line if you have no shape. So really make sure you're blending colours together. So if you're going to use a contour, really buff it in and make sure you use a highlighter and it's all blending perfectly together. I'm going to take a blusher. This one is by MAC and it's called Taupe. They don't do it anymore. But it's got no red in it, so if you can find a blusher that has no warmth to it, that's the best sort of one to use. What I'm going to do is, from the top of my ear, feel where the bone is, and that is where that blush is going to go, or that contour. Not too much of it, and do circular motion so you're blending at the same time. A slightly tapered brush is going to do the work for you. So you can see already my cheekbones have come in. I'm going to take that on my jawbone as well. Again, be careful not to put too much product. You only want to bring out certain areas and make them a little bit sharper. So it's just adding depth, whereas with the bronzer, I was adding a little bit of colour where the sun would hit, so it looks healthier. This is trying to make it look sunken in. So anywhere you want to push back, so you can use that down the nose. If you want to make that thinner, you can use it in the socket of the eye to make them stand out a little bit more. So it's just to make the face look a bit more shapely. If that's not quite enough for you, you can then get yourself a highlighter. This one is Shimmer Brick Compact from Bobbi Brown, and I'm just going to, okay, I want it to be even rounder on the cheek, so I'm going to take that just on the top of the cheekbone. And it's going to lift that cheekbone on both sides. And And now I've decided I want my nose to be a little bit pointier. So I'm going to take that just down the centre of the nose so that comes out at you as well. And I want my brows to be lifted and arched, so I'm going to take that through my brow bone. So there's so many things that you can do with the Odd product. And a highlighter is going to bring it forward. I want my lips to be slightly fuller, so I'm going to take it on the top of my lip bone. And there you have the perfect blusher. I hope you found that helpful and not too waffly or me going on. Have a lovely day, guys. I will see you all again soon. Take care and lots of love. Bye-bye.